Today I'm going to show you how I built a town in the brand new 1.20 update, making a custom cherry blossom biome, but let's get straight into the video. Okay, so if you don't know, Minecraft released this cherry blossom update. This isn't what it normally looks like. This is something I've built myself, basically just using some cherry saplings and planting them and growing them into a few trees. I've sort of made myself a little walkway through the middle, and I've started working on a few houses. So this is sort of the style I'm going to go for. It's mostly cherry wood, along with the stripped version as well. And we've got some nice roofs coming along. This isn't fully done, it's not fully detailed yet, but it's looking pretty nice. I think I've got sort of a pathway coming through, and then I've got some lamps in the trees just to make it all nice and atmospheric. And another thing they added was these little pink petals. You can place these around. This is in the same world I did my Minecraft Kingdom series on, but this is sort of just starting an individual new project. There's another house here where I've got my sort of I've got this one almost complete. I just got to do the interior and sort of detail the outside a little bit more, but I'm going to work on, in this video I'm going to work on a few more houses and sort of show you how I complete a town project. I think the town's going to be called something like Cherry Hill or something like that, because it is on a nice little hill here, and I've built all of this custom made myself. So yeah, let's get straight into the building. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some of this planned out. What I'm thinking about going for is sort of a simple house build, but I'm going to have a little jut off to the side, I think, like that, and then we'll go sort of, we don't have too much space in this sort of confined cherry blossom area, but what I'm going to go for is sort of, I think, like maybe 5 blocks back. These aren't going to have massive interiors, it's just sort of, there's sort of decorative builds more so than functional. Is that right? No, that's not right. Yeah, that looks like a decent layout, and what I want to have is sort of a front porch area, so with a little bit of cherry logs like so. We can place those down and have sort of a little area just at the front here, something like that, where we can have sort of, you have it raised up slightly, because I've got a bit of space going upwards, so I can do that, and then I'll bring these pillars up on the side. So I want to show you a bit about how I go through designing these sort of buildings. I'm going to have to remove some of these leaves as well, which is going to be a bit annoying, and I'll probably have some sort of little detail piece like on this side as well. I don't know how I'm going to do that just yet. I'll probably do it similar sort of size to the other thing, maybe something like this, like a little side piece just like that, and have a little slanted roof come over to here. And then we'll have a roof on the top, like enclosing it all in. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and build up these walls, and we'll think about how the roof's going to work. Okay, so I built up some of the walls, and I've got sort of a frame going on here. I want to work on a little entranceway, so I've got myself some stairs like so, and then I'm going to put the trapdoor in the middle like that. That's quite a nice looking trapdoor. It's not quite as good as like spruce, but I think it looks quite nice, and it contrasts pretty well. And then behind that, I think I'm going to add some depth and just some different colour. We're going to put in a little bit of spruce wood in the back, and then we're going to need a door, aren't we? I'll probably do a cherry wood door. I think that looks quite nice, just having a little bit of a different colour in there. I'll get some cherry doors as well and put a door. This is going to be a really small house by the end of it, but we'll put a door in there, and maybe we'll have a step down coming into here, because otherwise it's not really going to work properly, is it? I think that will come up like this, and then we'll have to have spruce coming down here, and then we'll have the floor level be this level, so then I don't waste too much space. I'm not sure exactly what floor material I want to go for, but it's sort of want to be like a quaint little cottage sort of thing. So I'll figure out what block I want to use on the floor, and we'll get on to the roof. That is the main goal. That's going to be a bit complicated, I think, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay, so I managed to put up a roof on this side. I just sort of slabbed it over. This looks quite cool, I think. Just sort of randomly slabbed it over, and then I put in a dark oak floor instead of spruce, because I didn't like the spruce sort of contrast. I think dark oak works a little bit better, and I put a little roof over this side bit. So now what I'm going to do is put on the main roof. Now I'm not sure how exactly this is going to work, but I'm thinking just some stairs along here like this, and then I'm going to slab over the rest of it basically, because I think it's going to be a bit difficult for me to fit it in because of all these cherry blossoms around it. So I've had to sort of cut them back a little bit as I'm going, but I can always replace them afterwards. I think it's how I'm going to do it. But yeah, I'll just get some stairs coming across each of these, and this is sort of the process I go through to build each house. So yeah, this is pretty simple to do. You just sort of think about it as you go along. And I'm going to slab over the top, I think, and just sort of create something like this, and then I'll just randomly put blocks in between. This should look decent, hopefully, but yeah, we'll see how it goes, and then I'll finish this off. Okay, so I put a little roof on there, and now we can sort of get on with all the details work, but I'll probably show you all of that at the end. But I've put on the little top, and it looks quite nice from here. We've got a little porch area as well set up. But yeah, this is basically the build done. I'm going to go through and do a few details, and I'll show you it right at the end when it's completed, but let's go on to the next build. Okay, so for the next build, we're going to go ahead and put up some corners. This is going to be quite a small build. It's only 5 by 3 on the in the inside. So yeah, we got some stairs coming over the top to create a roof, and I've had to remove a bunch of the leaves up top to make room for it. And then I'm going to put in some little wood bits in here. I busted out replay mod for this one, so hopefully you can get a good idea of how I put together the blocks. Because I just updated it to 1.20, so now I can use this. I put on the roof just pretty. Add a few little details that are going to bring this place to life a little bit. So all of my villages in this world have sort of an export resource. So this one's going to be selling the wood, I think is the best way to do it, because that's basically what the cherry whole thing is about. So what I want to do is put together a little detail. I'm going to put in a little cart that's going to be carting off all of the logs back away, and I'm going to sort of make like a trader's camp around it. So we'll put down a campfire, and I'm going to put a few like things in the dirt, and we'll have some, I guess we'll have some wheels on this cart like so. I think that's how we do it. And then I've made this design a few times of the cart, but I think you just stick some signs on there, and then we're going to put these trapdoors on the front, and around the sides we'll have these trapdoors. Yeah, basically the village is done. I might add more stuff in the future, but for now I think it is pretty well done. I'll probably add some more houses at some point, but for now it looks pretty cool. I think it's just pretty nice sort of atmosphere. There's about 4 houses, so it's not too big. And I think what I'll stick in here is just put some logs in there, maybe a barrel as well. Something like that, and then we'll put a barrel on there. Oh god! Well, a creeper has blown up half of my stuff, but hopefully I can still. Let's try and put this back. There you go. No, I don't have enough trapdoors, but yeah, that's basically the cart design. And then we'll stick. So we got this little campfire here, and around it I'll put down some dirt and stuff. And then that should be it basically for this build. I think it looks pretty cool, to be fair. And yeah, we'll just stick down some dirt around here, and I'll mix in some random stuff into it, like so. And I'll mix in some coarse dirt and that sort of thing. Oh, not coarse dirt, rooted dirt. This is sort of how I make the pathways as well. I was getting hit by the fire. But yeah, I'm gonna just dig through here, put in some dirt. Do something like that, and then we'll put the coarse dirt is like the main block I use. I'm out of coarse dirt now, but yeah, that's basically the build almost done. I'm just going to fill it in for now. We'll fix it later. But yeah, I think that looks pretty cool, and this needs to change a little bit, but yeah, I think the build looks really awesome. We got the house over here, which obviously they don't all have interiors and fully detailed yet, but this is a pretty nice little building. It's quite big actually, this one. This is probably the biggest building. Then you've got this little house over here that we built. It's they're bare bones on the inside, but yeah, I think it's a really cool build. It sort of shows off what you can do with some of the new blocks. I really like this house. I think this is the best house. It's sort of very well shaped, and it has some nice details, and I've actually done an interior sort of thing in here. And then you got this little house over here, which is also pretty nice. I think this fits in well with the trees and all that sort of thing. And then we got our little cart area over here. But yeah, let me know what you'd like to see in the future. Maybe I can do some stuff with the bamboo, but make sure you hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.